the hotspot. I am your favorite girl on the rocks. Of course, we're filming here at the Hub 17 Studios, and I have my wonderful friend, brother, business partner, all of the things. We are here with Starda today.
Boom.
What's
up?
What's up? Mad aggressive. Yes, so we have a new show.
Okay, I see you. I see
and
you.
we can't have a new show without the homies.
I appreciate
no
you.
New friends.
It's always a pleasure.
Yes, super happy that you're here.
I'm super happy to be here. Shout out to Hub 17.
Yes,
you already know that's family.
Absolutely.
You know
so we were out last night.
Yes, we were.
You know, partying it up.
We're here right now.
Right, we're here.
Right.
We made it another day. Right. That's what we do.
That's what we're professionals.
We're just working. And we got to experience the crowd going crazy to maracas.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait till they see the video.
The video's hot, you know. Shout out to Crossfade. He played it in Z1 too.
Yes.
On Friday night.
Yes.
So that was a vibe, you know.
So tell me about this song and just the process of it. It's a dope party song. Yeah. It's definitely a banger. I feel like definitely mainstream. I want to shake my ass to it.
Most
We're
people
gonna have
do.
to bleep that out. But it's a dope party song, and I really want to know the creativity behind it.
Yo, honestly, shout out to Frankie Face. You already know, that's my guy. So shout out to Frankie Face. So we was in the studio, and honestly, I thought I was just going to like visit his studio session. You know, I had a long day that day. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy that the song still has the energy that it has. But I pulled up, and he just kind of put me on the spot. Like, yo, listen, you gonna record? I'm like, nah.
Not right now.
He's like, nah, we should do something. So he found this beat, cause he's Cuban, and the beat was called Cubana. Right. Okay. So he was just really just running with whatever. Honestly,
like
there was
culture.
no plan. He was like, "This is how I'm feeling right now." So I was like, all right. So he threw the beat on. I was vibing a little bit, and a lot of the features we got together, he's on a lot of the hooks because he's just a hook guy right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He's draking them right now.
Okay.
But I was like, nah, let me get this hook. You know what I'm saying? Don't make me right.
Right. I need it.
Right. I need it. I didn't know what the
And the voice definitely sounds great.
I appreciate you. So it was really, honestly, and that's what's crazy. So we started doing jamming to the beat. We weren't like synced in. We didn't say what we were gonna write about. We just know, like, I don't know, like if a lot of people know, but I used to have a record called Papi Chulo back in the day. You know, it was something crazy. You know, it was a good
Follow
time.
this guy on social media.
It was a good time.
Please.
And so I just wanted to bring that energy back, honestly.
Okay, because he's been gone for a while.
Yeah, I was chilling. You know what I'm saying? I was doing, you know what I was, you
working.
Know what I'm saying? I was working. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm back to, you know, Starda's back outside. You know what I'm saying? William Starda Perry is still available via email. But Starda's outside everywhere.
Business hours,
you know
people.
What I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah, so we was just jamming out. And then I showed him what I had. He showed me what he had. He was like, yo, this might be a little something. So I didn't hear his verse. I just heard the hook. Well, I had the hook. He heard the hook, started jamming. He hopped in the booth. He didn't hear my verse. I didn't really hear his verse when he was recording because I had the headphones in doing mine.
Right.
So we just switched. I hopped in the booth, did mine. And then we played back, and we was like,
damn.
It was a bop.
Right. Like,
you feel me?
Did we just create
fire? Yeah, real shit. Like, did we just become best friends?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My son got the before the fame picture and all that, you know?
Absolutely.
So it's crazy that, like, the first time we performed it was actually in my birthday party last year. And the crowd was going stupid for that. You know, that was one of Face's first, like performance. Well, he was performing. But that was like his first performance where he was still kind of had the jitters, right?
Yeah. And that's a lot of people to be. That
party
was crazy.
It was like, yo, I told her, I was like, yo, we about to perform. You ready?
He's like, okay. But you have to do that.
He did it though.
And that sets people aside from others.
Exactly. Like everybody, you know, I did it a few times including you, everybody I worked with. You know, like sometimes I just put y'all on the spot. I have everything prepared for you though. You know, the show's booked, the things, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, things like that. But I'll kill it, though, every time.
Yeah, there's something about working under pressure that just, when you're done with it, it feels so good. You know what I'm saying?
Because you got to think about it. Like, the more successful you get, the more pressure is going to be, right?
Absolutely.
So, like, we're coming from, like, never having a budget and pulling resources and God just kind of helping us out, right? And then it's like you get to a point where you have a budget and you're responsible for operation. You're responsible for, you know, the other brands, the other, you know, and we're in the entertainment business. And I like to stay sensitive to people's creativity, you know what I'm saying? Because Frankie could have been like, yo, I don't like the hook.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You get off the song, sorry I made you right. And then,
Oh my God, I'm leaving.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? But, so I feel like at a point right now, we're just trying to put out good music, show the reflection of ourselves. I felt like Maracas was kind of a good start because people were kind of just getting used to the community stuff I was doing. And I'm still going to do that, you know what I'm saying? Because I make music for everybody, so I'm always going to adapt to everybody. This music that I'm making now is just what I always was kind of doing and just kind of tucked away.
It's a different season.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's sad season for the next 4 years, if you ask me. Every boom, 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 every month, I'm sagging out. You know what I'm saying?
Good, and you should. And that's the great thing about seeing growth. And that's exactly why we have a show like this. This hotspot is to really show the growth of what you've been doing. Right. So how are you finding balance with the business side of everything? Because you are running this whole thing and making music at the same time. So how are you balancing that? And like, not necessarily what advice would you have for anyone who is trying to do it, but just what are pointers that have definitely worked for you, or anything that someone has taught you that really has stuck with you?
I'd say definitely reminding yourself of why you're doing it every day. Like what your personal goals are, and then what your business goals are, what your goals for your team is, what your goals for your product is. Start with yourself, because at the end of the day, you're producing all these things to better your personal life. So,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we love to create, we love to organize, but now like it's LOC'd and the government is going to check in on our budget every day. And I got to pay these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, it really just comes down to knowing your why and reminding yourself and understanding, especially if you see the growth, you weren't at the point you are right now.
Right.
So sometimes it gets hard, but it's like, I prayed for this. Like, I was waiting for this since I was like, 6 years old. Like, what I'm going to do?
Right.
Drop the ball, give up, hate myself for the rest of my life. Like, I'm going to go hard, and I'm going to try to have fun with it.
Right.
And I protect my energy. Before I was super accessible, now I'm not. You know, I learned, like, I'm more effective when I can produce with 100% of my energy.
Right.
Instead of pouring 5%.
Interesting.
And be like, nah, I'm gonna hone in on how I can benefit you, make sure I'm balanced enough, because you might call me on a bad day. It's still my responsibility to get your job done, my job done, and turn my day into a good day. I can't just make it all about work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Being a creative, it's easy to become a yes person.
Yeah, real quick. You know,
being a starving artist or whatever the case, you want to say yes to everything because you need the money, or you really want to finish the project. But that really is a dope way of thinking, just focusing on one thing at a time.
Yeah, and honestly, like, unfortunately, my one thing at a time is like 3 things at a time. But in the same breath, like, you gotta learn how to control it and kind of make it into one thing at a time. You gotta learn how to control and leverage your conversations where you're accomplishing a lot. You may have called for one thing, but you're accomplishing multiple things, just with how you're flowing and listening on how people are reacting, and how it saves you a lot of time if you give yourself a moment to understand the person you're working with. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's comes with protecting your energy too, like selecting who those people are.
All right. Well, y'all heard it here first. This is the Hotspot. This is Starda. We have some more episodes coming up. Stay tuned for more. It's Girl on the Rocks.
We just working Banks and Roses. You know the vibes. Friend.